A moment to look back, filled with appreciation, or maybe not quite getting to the point where people wanted it to be. We do that with our coach, James Young, JY, live right here on this Tuesday on the early line. And we start with JY's New York Knicks. They reached the Eastern Conference Semifinals, the second round of the NBA playoffs, for a second consecutive season, but unable to reach the Eastern Conference Finals, which has eluded New York since the year 2000. JY, of course, the story for the New York Knicks in this postseason, the injury bug and how shorthanded they were. No Julius Randle for the entirety of this playoff run. No Mitchell Robinson at the end of the first round. OG Anunoby gets injured in game number 2. Josh Hart did not look right in either game 6 or game 7. And the final blow, not sure it really would have mattered for the outcome, but the final blow, part of the story, Jalen Brunson fracturing his left hand late in the third quarter of game number 7. When you look back on this playoff run, in the entirety of the New York Knicks season, how do you describe what you felt along the way?
Euphoria, and then pain, and then appreciation. Euphoria for a team that this is probably the best Knicks team, and I would say the most loved Knicks team, let's be honest, guys, since the mid-'90s into the late '90s. Pain for what happened in game number 7 and watching the team basically become a G League team by the end of it, with guys that you never heard of playing big minutes. Guys like Alec Burks, who was terrible, but then had to step up and play for the team. But then appreciation for how much they fought, for the fact that, let's be honest, guys, OG Anunoby had no business trying to play Game 7. Josh Hart had no business trying to play Game 7. Mitchell Robinson came back way too early and rolled his ankle on that, I would say, probably cheap shot by Embiid. Julius Randle should have been out way earlier and stuck it out, Ben, because of the fact of him trying to play through pain. So to me, it's appreciation for this Knicks team, but it's an interesting spot for a team that overachieved again. Now comes the tough part. What do you do to take the next step? Because I firmly believe if you just think you're going to run it back, I do not think they're better than Boston with the same team. If Milwaukee can figure it out, what happens with Philadelphia? They're bringing another star. New York's has got to continue to make moves, including bringing back some of their free agents that were keys to their success this year.
We'll keep it right here with the Knicks. I think it's intriguing offseason for them. By no means like they should be improving. But if we take a look at Jalen Brunson, he comes over to the Knicks. A lot of people say they love to play Madison Square Garden, can't wait to get to New York City, and then time comes for free agency, they shy away from it. It takes a strong player to dominate in that place. Brunson has done that. But you need to get him with a B. You need an A and a B, a Batman and a Robin. Who could that be? Because it's apparent you have your superstar right now in Brunson. You got to pair him with another one. Who could that be, Coach?
Well, here's the thing, folks. I think they're going to keep DiVincenzo and Brunson in the back court. So to me, you're looking at the forward position and or the center position. Now, it comes down to this. Isaiah Hartenstein, 2 years, $16 million, can only get $16 million next year. What do they do? Here's the tough part, folks. The tradable asset is the first guy that was willing to come to New York, and that's Julius Randle. What can you get for Randle? If you re-sign OG and Anunoby, you can move OG to the 4, bring in a 3, or keep OG at a 3, go get a 4. Paul George, intriguing, maybe old. Mikal Bridges wants to be a Knick more than probably any other Knick, but Brooklyn would be crazy to trade him. Brandon Ingram, I don't know if he can handle it. So it'll be interesting to say. I know people want Spider Mitchell, including my good friend Ben Stevens. I can't go there yet. Donnie wants to just implode the locker room. That's all he cares about. He don't care about the Knicks.
Page 6.
Of course. Yeah, page 6. Yeah, well, how about page 1? Not going to happen. Devin Booker, Kevin Durant. But here's the thing, guys. Brunson and Leon Rose has changed the game with New York. Why? Because they got James Dolan out of it. Stay out of it, Dolan, because this is where you come in and mess things up. Let Leon, Worldwide West, handle it. You got a star, go get a B.
Mikal Bridges, the Villanova Knicks. Jay Wright might come out of retirement and stop working on TV to be a part of Tibbs' staff if Tom Thibodeau would even have him there. We were going to ask you about the Oklahoma City Thunder, but we'll save that, I guess, for another
week.
day. There's optimism in OKC. That's all that is important at this moment.